Hello everybody, it's the Potato Man. So, a little bit different kind of video. Not really me it's not like a let's play. So, no Fortnite or Smash Brothers today. So, no crappy video quality, hopefully. Well, who knows? Probably will still be real bad. Still probably really bad video. Anyway, so I just finished this game last week, and I just have a lot of things to say about it, so there's going to be a couple videos here. Alright, so the game is Tales of the Abyss. This video, I'm going to go over just my recommendations. So, it's not necessarily like, it's not going to be structured very well. Like, I'm not doing like a script or anything. So, I'm just kind of saying what comes to mind and see where we get with that, because I think it would be better to just be completely genuine instead of like writing out what I want to say. So like, I've already tried to talk to a couple of my friends. I guess it's kind of hard to be like, oh, play this game even though you know nothing about it. Anyway, so Tales of the Abyss, it is a 2005 PS2 game by Bandai Namco. So they make JRPGs and a lot of other things. There's actually pretty common games that they make. I can't even remember them right now. I don't know why, but everybody knows Bandai Namco. Come on, big Japanese developer. So I actually have had this game for a while. I'm gonna go into another video about like the story of this whole thing, because it's actually, I find it quite interesting. It's kind of a journey to get me here. Like, why am I just finishing a 2005 PS2 game in 2019? Who is this guy? Anyway, but in this video I just want to talk about like why I would highly recommend it to almost any kind of gamer, except maybe your Call of Duty or Fortnite bros that just want to play exclusively multiplayer games, getting them kills and whatever. But for a lot of us other guys that actually care about either story, fighting mechanics, etc., this game is for a lot of people. And like, I mean a lot. Like, a lot of people can like this kind of game. It's for, like, this whole series is like lesser known. It's kind of like off-putting by a lot of people, because they're like, if you don't like anime, it's like, oh, it's anime, I don't like that, because there's a lot of people that are like, anime's for them weebs. But so as soon as you get around that, I personally do like anime, so it's not my problem, but I know there's a lot of people that don't, and it gets put them off. But I'll tell you, these games are excellent, not just for some weeb trash people. No, it's really good stuff. This game is voted one of the best, like probably top 3. It's my favorite, but granted, I haven't played all the Tales games. But this game, so like I said, I just finished it last week. This is just my recommendation to everyone. So it's, my main reason is its story. It's an excellent story. It is so good. Everything about like especially last 10 hours is just, it gets really meaningful and deep. Like, it's not just, there is monsters, but it's not like just a bunch of fighting monsters. There's like emotional attachments to a lot of people you fight. So it's very fun. I don't want to get into spoilers in this video. I'll do that in another video. This one's my recommendation. So I don't want to spoil anything, because I really want people to play this game and experience it for themselves. But the story is just so good. I don't know, like, I don't know why these Japanese people are so good at storytelling. But yeah, this 2005 PS2 game, one of the best stories in any form of media. I haven't really read that many books, so I'll be honest there. But I mean, I've watched a lot of movies, played a lot of other games, like books in high school, and all that sort of stuff. It is a really good story. There's a ton of character development. You grew to really love these characters. So this is my thing with it. So it is a pretty long game. It's 40 to 50 hours depending on how you play it. I mean, you could go all the way to 100 hours if you're a completionist. I'm not. I just wanted the story. So I was just playing it just for the story. And I was really enjoying it. The thing is, if you're not 100% story driven, like, obviously it's a game, so the gameplay still has to be good. The gameplay is awesome. The fighting mechanic is great. So you fight in like a 3D environment, so almost kind of like Tekken, but not really. But it's still a JRPG. So you have like HP, health points, and TP, so I think it's technical points. And like, so you can do these things called arts with your circle move, which is like B on a different controller. So since it's a PS2 game, PlayStation, it would be circle, your right button. There, and you can do them in 4 different directions: up, down, left, and right. Well, sideways is the same. So, but same with all the X attacks. The cross, which would be A on different controllers, is like up, down, left, and right. And like, it's fighting mechanics at 3D. You touch a monster, you go into a battle, like it cracks the screen, and then you fight. So it's really fun, because like the thing is, after a battle, sometimes they'll say snarky things at each other. But I just really want everybody to play this game. I would honestly say play the game. There is an anime. I got the anime. I haven't watched it all the way yet, but it's supposedly not that good. Like, it's 7.5 out of 10 on myanime.com or whatever. But I think it goes over it if you don't have the dedication to play like a 50-hour game, or don't have the time. Like, if you're working a lot, going to school, or whatever, then probably watch the anime. But that's my cat meowing. But it's, the characters grow so much during this game. At the beginning and at the end, they're like still completely recognizable, but especially the main character, there's so much change. The bad guys, they're not even like, you understand their motivations. They're not just like, oh, generic bad guy that wants to kill everybody. They have amazing motivations, and it pains you to see them turn bad because you've liked them. I won't get into too many spoilers because I really do want people to play it. But this game has amazing combat, amazing story. The overworld is kind of lackluster. It's not that exciting, but it's almost, it's awesome. So, and if you're worried about reading, there's these things called skits that aren't voice acted, but almost everything story-wise is completely voice acted. So minor cutscenes, they're all voice acted. Major cutscenes, like game-changing ones, they go into like full anime style. So like it like cuts to a FOV. It's just like a video file, so it's not even in game. But most of the game is in game, but it's like almost completely voice acted. So you get a lot more emotion. It's completely in English too, so you don't have to worry about that if you don't know Japanese. The game is translated perfectly to English. So I really, really want everybody to play this game. It's for everyone. Amazing story, amazing combat. It gets real deep if you want to. There's a lot of technicalities if you're into that, like as a JRPG fan. But if you don't, then you don't necessarily need to. The game never makes you. It also is it's pretty good at telling you how to do things. If not, look it up. It's pretty good though. There's a lot of hidden menus. Go through them. It takes a minute to learn. It also is kind of slow to start. I would say that. But don't give up. It gets really good. I would say after like 5 hours, it starts kicking up, and it just keeps getting faster and faster. It's not like a game where it has like a very high point and then it kind of just dies at the end, or it's like, oh, that's kind of lame. It has an amazing ending. The ending, it makes this game. The rest of the game is absolutely fantastic, but the ending is so on point. It makes you feel so many different emotions. It's ridiculous. I can't believe how amazing this game is. I really want everybody to try this game. It's on the PS2 and the 3DS. So this is my recommendation. If you have a PS2 and aren't like super into fiddling with things, then just play it on the PS2. Use component cables on a PS2. No composite. Come on. If not, it's only 4:3, so it won't look good on like a widescreen television. It's also PS2, so it's like 480i, so it's not even progressive scan. It's also on the 3DS. That's probably, I don't know. They're roughly the same game. Like the 3DS is actually technically lower resolution, but even then, I don't know. But if you are a little bit like have any skill at all with emulators, like you don't need to do very much. There's a couple things. So I would, obviously you need to buy the game. Don't pirate it. It's an amazing game. Granted, Bandai Namco won't get the money, but I would still say try to get the disc off of eBay or something. But get the PS2 game. Get PCSX2. There's a couple guides you need to follow to get rid of this thing called ghosting. It'll like double the screen, like it'll show two things twice. It's really annoying. You really want to get rid of that really easy. It's really easy, pretty quick. Also, there's a widescreen and progressive scan hack, so you can have it in widescreen and progressive scan, so you get the full 60 FPS, no interlacing, widescreen. It looks decent. It's not that great looking of a game. It's probably a weaker PS2 game, and considering it's from 2005, it's not technically great looking, but it does look significantly better on a PC through an emulator and like up-resed, like the resolution scaling. I had mine ×6, so playing on a 4K monitor, and it looked pretty good. But yeah, if you can do a little bit of tinkering with an emulator, definitely play it through the PS2 emulator. If not, the 3DS game is pretty easy to find. If not, get it on the PS2. Everybody has had a PS2 at one point in their life. If not, I don't know. I would really recommend this game though. There's 3 main ways to play it: PS2, 3DS, PS2 emulator. Yeah, but I don't think I really have anything else to say, but everybody needs to try this game. Please, if you have 40 hours, think about it though. You got 24 hours in a day. Let's say if you're not working and going to school. Let's say if you do work. I worked while I was playing this 6 days a week. I finished it in less than a month, not playing it that often. Days I have off, I would play it like a decent amount, like 5 hours. But days I worked, I don't know, maybe an hour, if that. I got it done in like 20 days. Come on. It's amazing. Excellent characters. Excellent story. Really fun combat. Exploration could use some work, but it's a 2005 PS2 game. Give it a little slack. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. Please play this game. I really want everybody to enjoy this masterpiece. I will definitely give Tales of Vesperia on Switch a try, because that's supposedly also one of the best games in the series. But this game, I'm telling you, you won't regret it if you finish it. You might regret it if you just start it and don't continue it, because it's a little boring every once in a while, but this story grabs you a lot of the times, and it like keeps you going. So with that said, have a good one, guys, and nothing else to say. See ya.